This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Fallout 4 video on the brand new Automatron DLC. We've already gone over the salvaged Assaultron head, the Assaultron blade, the Tesla rifle, and even the Protectron's gaze. All that's left now is the Mr. Handy Buzz Blade. Of all of the brand new weapons that got featured in the new Automatron DLC, I think this one is possibly my favorite. Plus, we could always use a brand new melee weapon with a very fast attack speed, as the Ripper does tend to get stale after a little while. Like we did in the Assaultron Blade video, I'm going to analyze the Mr. Handy Buzz Blade and either recommend it to you guys or suggest that you guys go ahead and just scrap it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, for starters, the stock non-upgraded Mr. Handy Buzz Blade has a very fast attack speed, weighs 10 pounds, and has a value of 50 caps. Provided your character has 4 strength, you will be dealing 7 bladed melee damage per registered hit with the Mr. Handy Buzz Blade. The fully upgraded Mr. Handy Buzz Blade gains 15 additional energy damage thanks to the electrified modification. Since the bladed melee damage value stays the same, you will now be dealing roughly 22 damage. Keep in mind, that's 22 damage a couple times a second thanks to the Buzz Blade's very fast melee attack speed. It's also worth mentioning that you could feasibly acquire this weapon as early as level 15 by simply starting the Automatron DLC. Provided you invested in the proper perks, you can have this weapon fully upgraded as early as level 16. This would give you a great melee weapon relatively early on that hits as hard as many of the vanilla game melee weapons with a significantly faster attack speed. However, now we need to talk about its competition, and that is the Ripper. The stock non-upgraded Ripper also has a very fast attack speed, weighs 6 pounds, and has a value of 50 caps. The big difference is that at 4 strength, the stock unupgraded Ripper only deals 5 bladed melee damage per hit. We can even look at the fully upgraded Ripper with the extended modification. The extended Ripper is valued at only 75 caps, and the damage only increases by 4 points, making the fully upgraded Ripper clock in at 9 bladed melee damage per registered hit. This is 13 points of damage less than the Mr. Handy Buzz Blade. You also add in the fact that the extended Ripper requires a blacksmith perk rank of 3, which requires you to be at least level 29 to acquire, and at this point, it looks like the Mr. Handy Buzz Blade is the clear winner here. After all, the Buzz Blade has superior damage per hit with the same attack speed as the Ripper. The big thing that we haven't accounted for, though, is that the extended modification for the Ripper adds a small amount of bleed damage, which can stack over time and eventually kill enemies with the bleed damage alone. The Mr. Handy Buzz Blade, on the other hand, doesn't have any bleed modification or serrated modification at all. You'll also notice that when you use the extended Ripper against most enemies, that the bleed damage does make a big difference in your overall DPS. So while the Buzz Blade actually hits harder for more damage, you're getting better damage per second with the Ripper. Since ammo for both weapons is virtually infinite, the Ripper is pretty much the way to go for a higher level character. That said, provided you start Automatron at level 15 and acquire the Buzz Blade, you can fully upgrade it at level 16 and use it all the way to level 29. That's 13 levels, which can take a long time to achieve depending on your intelligence special stat. You're also going to have something that's superior to many other melee weapons you would otherwise find throughout Fallout 4. So, in summary, I highly recommend you pick up a Mr. Handy Buzz Blade early on if you're a melee character and use it until about level 29 or so. You can find one at the same place you acquire the salvaged Assaultron head, as well as find it on random Rust Devil enemies that wander throughout the Commonwealth. Those of you that play Borderlands 2, though, can now play as Krieg the Psycho in Fallout 4. All we need now is some armor mods for Krieg, or that look like Krieg in Borderlands 2 for Fallout 4, and then we need some of his unique catchphrases such as, "There's no me, there is no you. There's only the never-ending spit and bile of combat, the 24-hour murder spree of shining metal. I drink the blood and eat the loot and breathe the numbers because I am a monster now and forever. A dramatic reading by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming. What on earth did he just say? Anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this particular video. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like and let me know what you think of the Mr. Handy Buzzblade. I like it and I recommend it to you guys. So anyway, guys, again, take care and I'll see y'all next time.